Hello, in this video I'll be showing you how to control the brightness of an LED using the PWM signal. So PWM stands for pulse width modulation and is a technique used in controlling the brightness of an LED or speed control of a DC motor or even controlling a servo motor. So the Raspberry Pi's GPIO pins either give us 3.3 volt as the maximum or 0 volt when the pin is turned low. So the final output we get is a square wave. So to vary the brightness of an LED, we cannot get the voltage between 0 volt or a 3.3 volt. So we try to change the duty cycle, that is the on and off time of the signal, and try to vary the brightness here. So you can see those changes in the graph here. So the voltage with respect to time graph has been plotted, where we see the voltage level is at 3.3 volt at maximum and 0 at minimum. So with subsequent changes in the duty cycle as given here would help us vary the brightness of an LED with the help of this pulse width modulation concept. So we see here at 100% duty cycle it's almost constant, whereas when it's 80% duty cycle we have a small T off time here. The T off is when the output is set to low and T on is the blue shaded one here. So for the 40% duty cycle we have the T on time a little less and T off time a bit more. So if we keep consecutively changing the duty cycle starting from a value 0 to 100%, then we'll be able to achieve different brightness levels of the LED. So the duty cycle here is calculated by this formula. So the duty cycle is given by on time by the on time plus off time. So with these basics in view now, we are ready to toggle the brightness of the LED using a PWM signal. So coming back to the connections, we have a simple circuit here. So we connect the cathode pin of the LED to the ground pin of the Raspberry Pi, and we use the resistor at the anode end. So in the project hardware I've used a 1 kilo ohm resistor. So one end is connected to the anode pin of the LED and the other end is connected to any of the GPIO pins on the Raspberry Pi. So specifically GPIO 18 in the BCM mode is used to supply the PWM signal for PWM based output. So we would be using the same here in the project. Now that we have got a clear idea about the PWM functioning and how we would be using the PWM signal to control the brightness of an LED. So let's move on to the hardware setup. We have a closer look at the connections and then subsequently we move on to the implementation to see how it works. So here we are with the project hardware, connections made as per the connections shown in the Fritzing diagram. Now let's have a closer look at it and then move on to the implementation part. So in here on the breadboard I've used a green LED with the anode connecting to a 1K resistor, and the red wire on top will be connected to the GPIO 18 on the Raspberry Pi, which is the PWM pin, and the maroon wire here will be connecting to the ground pin on the Raspberry Pi. So this was all about the hardware setup. Now let's move on to seeing the implementation part. So once you are ready with the hardware connected, now we can type in the command on the terminal and get the program running. So I enter the directory in which I've placed the files. So I've placed it on the desktop. So I enter there and then this is the file name I've given. So once I start running the program, the hardware reacts to it. Let's shift to the hardware and see the output now. So the program is running and we see here the varying brightness of the LED. So it fades and then glows up back again. So all that happens in the loop which we have written for changing the duty cycle. So in this way we can vary the brightness of the LED. So now that the implementation is done successfully, let's move on to the code explanation part to see how it works. So here we are with the main code file now. So let's start understanding it step by step. So at first, start importing the rpi.gpio, that is the Raspberry Pi's GPIO library. So we use it for setting up the modes in which the GPIO should work. And then we import the sleep module from the time library, that is to include a specific amount of delay in the program wherever necessary. So then we move on to initializing the LED pin, as the Raspberry Pi board pin which would be connecting to the LED. So pin 12 would be the RPi pin assigned to the LEDs working. But then we move on to setting up the mode for the GPIOs. So the mode which we are using it here is the GPIO.board. So GPIO.board would take the naming in consideration with the pins placed on the Raspberry Pi. So once we are clear with the mode, we move on to setting up the LED pin as output now, and then we use the PWM function from the GPIO library for the LED pin. So to toggle the brightness, we would be using using the PWM signal with a frequency of 100 Hz here. The arguments in the function would be the LED pin which we have initialized earlier and the frequency range which we are going to use it in. So once that is done, we start the PWM signal from the 0 duty cycle value. So PWM.start is a function for that. Once we are done with the initialization part, first we try with an infinitely running loop. So the program would keep running forever. Under that, we use a for loop which is in the range of 100. So x would be the values from 0 to 100. So anywhere in between that range, the change in the duty cycle occurs. So PWM.change duty cycle would be the function for making those changes in the PWM signal. Once that is done, we give a sleep command here to introduce delay of 10 milliseconds in the program. So it is advised to use sufficient amount of delay in the program to visualize the output in a better way. So once it reaches 100, so we start counting it back. The top loop does the low to high function and the loop here does the high to low function. So from 100, we count down to value of 0 with a step of -1. The x value varies again from 100 to 0 now, and subsequent changes would be done in the duty cycle as well. Once that is done, we again add the delay and there ends the try loop. So whenever the keyboard interrupt is given, that is Control C, we pass on to the next line with this command, and from here we stop the PWM signaling. So the PWM signal drops down to 0 volt, it is the low stage, and the GPIOs are cleaned up and assigned to low by default. So this was all about the code which are written for controlling the brightness of the LED, making use of the PWM function here. So in this video you have learned another application of the PWM signal, but this time we have controlled the brightness of an LED. So you could explore the same on a DC motor as well and see how you could control it as per your requirements. So to get the code file for this project, please do check out the blog link given in the description below. Thank you.